how do you feel coming into this week knowing the stakes kind of at hand?
Yeah, obviously, can't help but notice the empty trophy case in our locker room right now, and this is the first opportunity we get to get one back in there. So, I mean, obviously, rightfully so. Last year's been emphasized a little bit, but it's a new year, new team, and we're excited about our matchups this year, and we'll be ready for Saturday.
That case where it's positioned, y'all see it every day. The case with no trophies.
Wait, what do you ask?
You said you go through the empty trophy cases, so it's right there. Y'all can.
It's in the middle of our locker room. It's right there. It's literally right in the middle of our locker room. Yeah.
What's that? I mean, how much of a motivation has that been to just see that every day after what happened last year?
Yeah, a big motivation. I think even so, obviously this week especially, being able to walk past it every day and see it's empty, knowing that we got a chance to put one back in there. Especially me being a senior, my last time playing these guys, it's a big emphasis for us this week.
So you were on that 2021 team. You were a freshman at that time.
Yeah.
I don't think you played. I don't think participation logs. I don't think you played in that game. But just what do you remember from that game?
They stormed the field. They were number 2 in the country. I think they lost the week before, and they were number 9 or something like that. So it was a big game for us. Nick Herbig had a sack. I think that's all I can remember. But yeah, storming the field, something I'll never forget. So yeah.
What would it mean to you, as a redshirt senior, to beat Iowa in the last chance that you have, in this rivalry?
Yeah, I mean everything. Just to like you say, guys like Nick Herbig. Guys like Jake Ferguson, Sam Moore, guys I got to play with, they were able to do that. Wanted to be able to leave my legacy as someone that was able to, win those rivalry games.
Feels like you're having maybe one of the best seasons that you've had. Interior, but tough is it knowing the streak of Big Ten losses that you guys have had, and just the maybe lack of overall team success recently that you guys have had in this conference?
Yeah, wins and losses are part of the game. I'm blessed to be able to do what I'm doing, where I'm doing it at, with the people I'm doing it with. So try to just focus on that. Wins and losses, like I said, are part of the game, but I think God has blessed me to be able to play as long as I have, and I'm out there every week giving my all, so that's all I can really do.
Iowa's got a pretty experienced offensive line. Guys you've seen a lot over the last few years as you've gotten more experience. What stands out about how they play and kind of how they go about their style?
The same. Iowa O-lineman is always really super physical. Won't mess up really. They're gonna, you're gonna have to beat them if you want to beat them. They won't beat themselves, so I think we're gonna have to play sound and be more physical.
You just faced a Michigan team that likes to run the ball as well. How can what you face Saturday prepare you for what you're facing this week?
Totally different. Obviously, like to run the ball, obviously, yeah, for sure. But this team is a lot more just want to punish you. Want to punish you, and they want to make sure you feel them every play. So I think we got to do our part in just being just as more physical than them, obviously, and being able to win that line of scrimmage is going to be the difference in the game.
You guys have obviously played in a couple of big games this year, but just with this being a rivalry game, Big Ten West game, do you sort of sense a different energy within the locker room heading into this matchup?
Not for that reason, but I think just because of the history of the game, I think we've been emphasized a lot about our rivalry games even this offseason. So being able to finally be able to play in one this week, I think is something that we've been looking forward to for a long time.
We all talked a lot about during the offseason about upgrading the run defense after what happened last year. Was this the main game that was being discussed when y'all talked about how it needs to get better or not?
I think it was one of the biggest games that saw that we needed to get better stopping the run. They ran for 300 yards a year ago. I think we've done a great job stopping the run so far, minus a couple, big hits here and there. But I think we've done a great job, and I'm excited for Saturday because they do what we're good at. So I'm excited for it.
Coach Fickle talked about staying positive a couple of weeks ago. I know you had the Maryland loss and then this loss to Michigan. Is there maybe a sense of urgency, or how do you kind of find that way to stay positive while also going forward knowing you need this win this week?
Yeah, I just take it one day, 1 week at a time. Like I said, wins and losses are part of the game. But this week is there's a sense of urgency for me as being a senior. So getting all the guys up and ready. This is my last time playing these guys. I really want to kick their butts. So yeah.
How much of last year are you guys talking about in terms of payback or just extra motivation?
Yeah, a little bit for sure. You can't help it. One of our worst losses of the season. I think it was the beginning of the end for us, if you will. So that's been emphasized last year as well. But like I said, this is a new team, especially on the defense side of the ball. Where they beat us up front, we're totally different. Even a guy like me who's back from last year, I'm a lot different, I think, from a year ago. So I'm excited, and I know we'll be ready.
What are some of I know that the things been chronicled from the conditioning. What are some of the things that y'all did during the conditioning?
We did. We did all those push-ups and stuff for those guys. So they got it coming for sure.
Darryl, what do you think of the uniforms? I know you were part of the modeling crew for the uniforms for this.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I've been here. We wore the same white and red every week, or maybe all red or something like that. So I'm excited to be in something new and some throwback stuff and having Bucky's badge on the shoulder pad. I think it's a good little twist to it. So I'm excited to wear those for sure.
How fun will it be to run on that sideline on Sunday?
Super fun. I'm super
Saturday?
glad we play at night too, so
Yeah.
it'll be good energy. I know it's a sold out crowd, so I'm excited.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.